How's it going, YouTube? It's just Derek here again. I'm about ready to do another beer review, and I have got an empty spot right up there by my two Guinness bottles. And finally, here in North Dakota, we got Guinness Black Lager. So let's do a review on that, shall we? From what I could find out about it, which wasn't much, this beer is marketed to the younger group of guys. I think it's Guinness's way to try to Americanize their brand or something. I don't know. They rip you off, though. They sell this bottle. Here's the bottle right here, Guinness Black Lager. And they sell this in 11.2 ounce bottles, or I think it's like 330 milliliters, something like that. So you lose out on 8 ounces, or 0.8 ounces. Sorry, it's kind of late. I'm kind of tired here. I know it's been in trial tests. I'm not sure if it's a permanent product. I doubt it. If it's still in trial testing. Started out in Northern Ireland, worked its way into the United States, into Australia. Not sure how it's going for them, but I know I've really been waiting to try it, and it took a hell of a long time for it to get this far north. So I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint me. I've read some reviews, watched some reviews on YouTube, and from what I could see, it's kind of 50-50. So I just kind of want to get my input in there. Don't have my little stand to put my camera on, so I gotta try to do something here. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe I'll just set it down here like that and kind of do this at a different angle today. So why don't we get into this beer? Here it is. I know you know what, maybe if I pull it this way a little bit, we'll be in better shape, and that's probably a better shot there. So we'll get into it here. Obviously it's got the little harp on the top, that Guinness harp, and the bottle. It's pretty decent looking. They want you to drink this at as cold, I guess, as you can get it, right out of the bottle, but I prefer to drink it out of a glass. This beer is 4.5% ABV, and Jesus, that is dark. I don't know how you could call that. Man, it's like coffee. That's like I mean, I'm used to American lagers, you know, that piss water. When you say lager, I think of a piss water colored beer. This is like a cup of coffee, man. And it's got the classic Guinness look, doesn't it? The dark black body, and it's almost like it's dark as a stout. And that creamy head, but this head seems to have really big carbonated bubbles dissipating quite quickly. Which, I mean, that's, from any other lager I've ever had, that's kind of a characteristic of it. And yeah, it looks like the Guinness head, like if you were to sit down and drink Guinness right out of the tap or something. That's what it looks like. It's dissipating quickly. Let's see if I can make a mark in it. Kind of, but bubbles are pretty big. It is dark as dark can be, that's for sure. Like I said, they rip you off on that 0.8 of an ounce would be get me up a little higher in the cup. Can't really get any. You can smell the barley in it, and it has almost a coffee smell. Really, it smells like what the Guinness Extra Stout smells like. Maybe a little chocolate, maybe kind of a chocolate smell in there, and roasted barley malt. That's about all I'm pulling out of it. This beer, like I said, has a very low ABV, so as far as alcohol count go, or alcohol smell or aroma, you're not getting anything like that. And I'm assuming when I take a big drink of this, I'm not going to get much of an alcohol bite, but let's find out. I'm disappointed with this. It's got some lacing on the cup. I'm disappointed with it. If you've ever had a Guinness Extra Stout, I mean, that is what this is. It's like they just add a little water to their recipe or whatever and made that Guinness Extra Stout a little less thick and just really watered her down. I'm disappointed. This is, in my opinion, this will fail in North Dakota. I bet you I don't see this beer for very long up here because the people around here won't drink it. I know I won't drink it. So I'm glad I just bought a single and I didn't buy like a 6-pack. Yeah, I'm just disappointed. You know, lager is supposed to be, in my opinion, a good session beer, something you can sit down with, drink 5 or 6 with your buddies. For me, this would not be that type of beer. There would be no way I could sit down and drink 5 or 6 of these. I'd get sick. It's weird. I don't even know how to explain it. All I can, like I said, all I can really say is, if you've had their Extra Stout, which is great, by the way, for a stout. I mean, it's a great beer. And then just, like, pour it out about that much. Like, remember how full the glass was? It was up to about here. Pour out about that much. Fill it the rest of the way up with water. And then take a drink of it. It would be like this. I mean, this has no body. It's very carbonated. It's just not something that I would recommend to anybody drinking. If I want a lager, I'm going to go for something a little lighter than this because this is too heavy to be a lager in my opinion. Even though it's watered down, it's just a watered down stout, and it's just too heavy to be a lager. So I'm going to have to give this beer like a D. I'm disappointed. I was really looking forward to drinking this because I like I like all the Guinness products except for this one really, but I have a feeling that we won't be seeing this one around because this is going to be a failure, I think. You just can't come off of your flagship beers, those wonderful stouts that they have, and try to make a stout lager hybrid. It just doesn't work, at least in my opinion. So Guinness Black Lager, here's the bottle one more time here. This is a definite thumbs down beer. I give it a D. For the price, it's definitely not worth it. I had to pay $4 for this bottle up here. So it's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And they had them in 12-packs that they want $22 for a 12-pack. I don't know if that's just marked up price here or if that's how it is everywhere. I don't know, but yeah, $4 for a single 11.2 ounce. But I splurged and got it because I thought it would be great. So if they're charging you $4 where you're at, don't buy it. You'll have buyer's remorse, I'll guarantee that. So until next time, you guys, keep drinking beer, keep enjoying life, take it easy.